Друзья, всем привет! С вами снова Чьючи Геймс. И мы продолжаем наше прохождение Mass Effect. Вторая часть. Так, сейчас, погодите, у меня загрузится чатик. Привет, Бумер. Добро пожаловать. Так, у нас с вами уже есть задание, да? Я правильно понимаю? Так, и очки-то новые. Так. Ух ты. Как тут много всего. Так, значит. Нам рекомендовали какого-то профессора, да, найти доктора Мордина Солуса. Так, ну вот как раз-таки его мы с вами будем сейчас искать. Так, все, я уселась поудобнее.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Да? Ну, сейчас проверим, что за новое сообщение. Так, значит, непрочитанное А что ты мне врешь-то? Слышишь? Нет никаких сообщений. Так. Как много всего. Так. Мы, получается, здесь, да? Как-нибудь мне можно... Я поняла. Прикольно. Так, а на планеты... Ну-ка. Так, можно запустить сканер. Так, вот так вот мы будем искать минералы. Ага. Все, я поняла, у нас, значит, 10 зондов есть в наличии. Так, их все мы можем потратить на поиск... Ага, даже так вращать можно. В общем, на... Секундочку. Вот здесь у нас платина. На поиск полезных ископаемых. Так, а с их помощью мы можем делать какие-то исследования. Все, я поняла, окей. Много их. Так, сейчас, погодите-ка, у меня что-то трансляция слетает на планшете. Так, сейчас я по-другому чутка сделаю. Вот так попробую. Во. Привет, Алена. Привет, добро пожаловать. Так, тут еще где-то. Ну, давай-ка мне побольше, давай. Не даешь побольше. Может, здесь где-нибудь будет? Я не особо хочу... О, вот здесь. Я не особо хочу тратить зонды на всякую фигню, типа вот такой вот. Вот это что вообще такое? А вот здесь вот, где только что было. Вот, здесь уже получше дела обстоят. Короче, сейчас все зонды потратим нафиг. Но зато ресурсы будут, нормально. Так. Блин, ощущение, как будто я на аппарате УЗИ работаю. О, ух ты. Ладно, в общем. Планету мы исчерпали. Все, выходим отсюда. И летим на Омегу. Вот сюда. Так, значит, Омега у нас пристанище преступников, террористов и оппозиционеров. Так. Короче, это станция таких бандитов. Ну, либо на кардиографе. Так, да, добавляем этих двоих, потому что больше некого пока что. Ух ты. Так, ну давайте автораспределение, наверное, сделаем им. Так, ну и все, нам мы готовы, собственно говоря. Так, ага, все, пошли.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Так, у нас есть карта. Отлично.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Так, вот этого Заида, он тоже из дополнения, его можно завербовать. Поэтому этим мы обязательно займемся, но после того, как завербуем профессора. Так. Что тут у нас интересненького есть?
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Так, ладно.
Come on, let me in.
Нам, значит,
Ari's
сюда.
expecting me.
Go on. Arya's expecting you.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Ну что, сегодня YouTube пока еще не заблокировали, и это очень сильно радует. Так.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Хороший перевод, да, ничего не скажешь.
I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you? I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you. What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course. So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time. Tell me how you got set up here. That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
О, привет, Феникс. Добро пожаловать.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him. Just the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now. What kind of trouble? The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. What can you tell me about Archangel? Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me. Which merc groups are after Archangel? Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel. Do you hate Archangel? I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other. I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him. Sounds like I don't have much time to waste. You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Так, значит, у нас доктор находится в карантинной зоне. Ну, ты хоть развернись, что ли. Я не знаю, девочки для тебя танцуют. А, ну тут еще одна есть. Так, Архангел. К нему тут надо вербоваться. Я даже не знаю, если честно, что первое выполнить. Ну, раз Архангел вот здесь вот где-то, давайте к нему тогда первым пойдем.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Derek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
He had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Такой тифяк. Так, ладно, Так, ну хорошо. Герой пока что больше, чем отступника. Это меня радует. Бумер, нет, не видела. Когда в ТикТоке запретили выкладывать видео, я там, если честно, не сижу.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Ну как просто получать-то, оказывается, очки героя. Да блин. Не в ту сторону пошли. Так.
Come on, let me in.
Сорян, ребят.
Ari's expecting me.
Так, а куда нам вообще идти? Так, вот здесь вот перелет в зону карантина. Ну, значит, нам вот сюда. Ну и вроде как я правильно пошла. Да.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Так, ну сейчас посмотрим, что у нас за архангел. Так, как обычно, берем наших мальцов.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground. But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Блин, ребят, мне так нравится наша бронька. Она прям шикарная.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the Mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Так, вон там, да, у нас Архангел? Окей.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Так, Тарек, я поговорил с Гармом, он и его ребята уже на борту. Если операция пройдет успешно, мы поднимем боевой дух бойцов и сможем рассчитывать на поддержку с их стороны. Мы уже понесли серьезные потери, и может случиться так, что нам не хватит людей для выполнения следующего задания. Очевидно, что ни одна из наших организаций не решится выступить против Арии без поддержки двух других, Джаред. Так, интересно, да, этот блок данных надо отдать
I don't
Арии.
expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we are up next. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
I'll get going.
Good idea.
О, привет, Угол. Привет, добро пожаловать. Так, ну-ка. Ух ты. Найдите совпадающие элементы кода. Найдите и выделите сегменты, совпадающие с кодом, показанным в левом верхнем углу экрана. Избегайте красного кода. Найдите все совпадения до истечения времени, чтобы взломать систему безопасности. Так, окей, попробуем. Нам надо найти вот это с двумя строчками, значит. Не вижу, не вижу, не вижу. Вот. Так, потом, значит, зелененький, да? Чисто зелененький, вот. Так, теперь, значит, много оранжевого. Есть еще фиолетовое. Не вижу, не вижу, не вижу. Вот. Все. Ну, неплохо. Ну, давайте немножечко навредим. Так, так, так. Оп, оп. Так. Так, так. Так, так. Значит, так, так. Параметры прицеливания переопределены. Окей, это нам поможет.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Отлично. Пойдем дальше. Посмотрим, где еще можно нам нагадить. Блин, какие они стрёмные.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Так, ну мы наконец-то узнали, что это турианец. Так, нам надо вот сюда. Оп. Учет поступлений денег за защиту. Не прибей меня, пожалуйста. Давайте взломаем. Так, окей, я поняла, что за элемент. Вот это, да? Да. Так, значит, так, аккуратненько. Не вижу. Вот это? Да. Много зелененького. Вот это. 6000 кредитов. Неплохо. Так, патронов у меня достаточно. Так. Ага. Так. Ну они легкие пока что. Как тут много всего.
This looks interesting.
И 4000 кредитов. Неплохо. Дайте пройти, ребят.
I'm looking for Sergeant Cathca.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Так, значит, вот туда нам надо. А здесь что? Ничего интересного, да?
What do you want, freelancer?
Так, еще чуть-чуть кредитов возьмем.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints now!
Так, значит, мне нужно сначала с Кafкой поговорить.
How could he have every answer covered?
Блин, а жалко нельзя посмотреть на него через прицел.
Cathca?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Неплохо.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Up front!
One less!
Так, получили немножечко действия отступника, но ничего страшного.
I'll take it.
Так, погоди, погоди, мне надо все отсканировать. Так, не то нажимаю. Так, тут еще и сейф есть.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus! What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they got.
Gotta hurt!
Taking heavy fire!
Scoped and dropped!
One right between the eyes!
Heads up. Gonna deploy snipers.
I love this rifle.
You're dead.
Taking cover. Scoped and dropped. Nice.
Lost shields.
Get over here!
Eclipse mercs. Rear stairs.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Damn it. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Так, мы же его перенастроили, поэтому давайте посмотрим, что сейчас будет. А,
We've been spotted.
Have a nice trip.
There we go!
He's mine.
Gravity's what needs, brother, huh?
так, нифига себе, мы подстрелили Джарата. А это один из лидеров группировок.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood packing blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Jacob, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
If you say so. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Так, ну все, мы с Мирандой, значит, погнали в подвал. Так, и получили 5 очков героя. Так, давай-ка, Миранда, шевели своей попкой. Так, нам сюда. Так, здесь можно... Да, здесь можно выбрать вооружение. Так, у меня пока что из опций только 2 винтовки есть. И тяжелое оружие. Я думаю, пока что так и оставим. Все, значит, пойдем.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
Shields down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Блин, тут очень плотный огонь.
One last! Enemy down! Good shot!
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Давай, Миранда, прикрывай меня. А где эта кнопка?
Commencing shutdown.
Hostiles to the left. Found that one!
Obstruction detected.
Watch out! Heads up!
There's a console near the shutters. Here they come. There's not too many yet.
Так.
Taking fire. This will put them down.
У меня патроны закончились, хорошо.
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected.
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on 2
Так я же
fronts.
заблокировала.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Наконец-то.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Так, погодите, что я сделала?
We've got hostiles on the bridge, but we're holding.
Да блин, почему я все время не туда тыкаю?
Shields down.
Спасибо, Миранда. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Беги, 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 Шепард, беги. Беги. Офигеть. Так, да мне тут вообще тоже помощь требуется. Я даже не знаю, как их на самом деле выманить.
Right there.
Все, пойдем. У меня аж голос сел. Ну, перепрыгни.
Watch out!
Commencing shutdown.
Damn, more trouble on the bridge. I can't keep up. Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
They've seen us.
Taking cover.
Here we go. Kurgan charging. Perfect. One less. Perfect.
I've got him!
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on and...
Heads up.
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already!
I fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
Offloading troops. Watch your back.
Какая сволочь так по мне стреляет? Вы чё, обалдели?
Firing now! Never saw me come! I love this rifle.
Так, погодите, у меня патронов нет.
You're up! Nice trip.
Now let's finish you off.
Так, погодите, тумбочка, поиск.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad.
Так, новый уровень получили. По итогам задания Архангел спасен из окружения наемников и завербован в отряд. Пока непонятно, помешает ли рано Архангелу стать полноценным членом отряда, но капитан будет приятно удивлен, узнав, что под этим псевдонимом скрывался ГАРРУС Вакариан. Получили новую винтовку, защитник, и всякие улучшения. Так, как всегда, денежки и нулевой элемент.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Так, слушайте, ну отличная новость. Один из наших старых членов экипажа к нам вернулся. Так, предлагаю, значит, пойти спасать профессора. Ну и сейчас посмотрим, что там нам пришло на личный терминал. Может быть, есть что-то интересное, да. Штаб Церберов, спасение пропавшего агента, то есть новая миссия, окей. И, так, прочитано. Так, от Джона Уитсона. Привет, ваш адрес дала мне Ария. Кажется, именно вас я встретил в загробной жизни на Омеге. Вы не дали мне присоединиться к наемникам, которые хотели расправиться с Архангелом. как же я тогда был зол на вас. В тот вечер я напился до полной отключки, и только через несколько дней, когда пришел в себя и смог посмотреть новости, узнал, что почти все наемники погибли от руки Архангела. Не знаю, кто вы и выжили ли вы тогда, но хочу поблагодарить вас. Услышав о жертвах и о том, что среди них мог быть я почувствовал себя полным идиотом. Теперь-то я буду умнее, и за это спасибо вам. Отлично. Так.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Спасибо, я уже прочла. Так, давайте отправимся за профессором. Так, но перед этим мне нужно Арии отнести какие-то там документы. Так, в этот раз мы с собой возьмем Гарруса и Миранду. Ну, просто Джейкоб мне не очень нравится. Так, 2 очка отряда. Так, ну, давайте дезинтегрирующие патроны поставим. Вот так. Так, значит, по Миранде мы ставим автораспределение. И по Гаррусу то же самое. Так, хорошо. Так, пошли.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. MORDIN runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Так, ну это отлично. Все, бежим сюда. Так. А вот это мне и нужна.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization. Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You do that.
Так, отлично. Ну все, пошли теперь за профессором. Ну, можно немножко глотнуть коктейльчику. Ну, это так чисто кровь разогреть. Пойдем. Помнится мне, мы в первой части, по-моему, бухали не просыпая, да? Ну, а теперь наши шефы поставили новую печень. Поэтому теперь надо быть аккуратнее.
And humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You and you.
Так. Смотрите-ка, здесь есть магазинчики. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь есть. Визор. Так, ух ты, а у меня, слушайте, у меня дофига кредитов. Так, визор прикольненький, давайте купим. Модель корабля окей, к нам в коллекцию пойдет. Емкостный нагрудник. Так, отлично. Модуль взлома. Это нам нужно.
We can use this.
Вау! А мне нравится, слушайте, какая она крутая. Ух ты! Блин, скупили все. Блин, офигенно. Так, давайте здесь еще посмотрим, что можно купить. Так, покупаем. Это тоже без вопросов. Сколько? 60 тысяч, не. Гламурный журнал за 5 кредитов. Ну, мне кажется, это какой-то порно-журнал. Ну ладно, возьмем. Так, емкостный шлем. Тоже возьмем. Броня кровавых драконов. Блин, крутая. Слушайте, она очень похожа на броню из этих. Я забыла, как игра называется. Блин, да как же она называется-то, слушайте. Я забыла, блин. Ладно, потом вспомню. Но броньку куплю. Так, что тут еще есть из магазинчика? Так, сюда нам доступ закрыт, хорошо. Блин, да из какой же игры эта броня? Слушайте, ну все, память отрубила напрочь. Так, куда нам тут надо? Так, вот сюда, судя по всему.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Talope calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Так, значит, нам сейчас надо поменять нашего Гарруса на Джейкоба. Потому что я не хочу, чтобы Гаррус заболел. И не дай бог помер. Да господи. Так, подождите, мы ничего нового не нашли, да? Так, нет, нашли-ка. Гранатомет, излучатель сингулярности М490 Буря. Компактная черная дыра. Прикольненько, прикольненько. Ну, давайте попробуем. Так, все, погнали. Ну, вы меня пропустите, нет? Два дебила. Так, а пока мы здесь выполняем наше задание, мы будем лутаться.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Так, а сюда мне нельзя, да, войти? К сожалению, нет. Так.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Не волнуйся, я с этим справлюсь. А вот и светило.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Жесть. А вы, ребят, в курсе, что вот этим нельзя дышать, так что масочки наденьте.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
When I find Mordin, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Mordin is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Так, 7 очков героя мы с вами получили. И вот здесь вот есть какая-то заблокированная дверь, я думаю... А, это банковский терминал. Ну, хорошо. Так, давайте взломаем, получим 5000 кредитов. Так, ищем. Раз. Значит, так. Сейчас, погодите, вот это. И... Так, одна строчка синенькая нам нужна, вот это. Готово, 5000 кредитов у нас в руках. Так, а здесь что? Так. Так, погодите. Раз. Плохо я запоминаю эти кружочки, но пока что нам удается открывать двери.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Bastard seen us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Dennis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Dennis died last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Да, печальненько. Но они же сказали, что это поможет задержать распространение вируса. Хотя если они здесь жгут, простите, инфицированные тела, то это же все попадает в систему вентиляции. Ну, естественно. Так, а нам вообще куда? Ну ладно, пусть будет сюда. Так, тут очередная квартира у нас.
So hungry
Не, ну это, конечно же, совсем по-свински. Если он не был инфицирован, ну должны же быть, да, какие-то там, ну, хотя бы тесты. Хоть что-то, чтобы, ну, выяснить, инфицирован человек. Так. Получили мы с вами сейчас победу.
Good shot!
Да, блин, еще один остался. Да откуда вы берете? Капец, блин, чуть не прикончили. Так, патроны у нас лишними не бывают. К тому же на этой пушке почему-то очень быстрый расход идет. Так, я там кого-то видела.
Oh, thank God you're human.
We saw that door open. We thought those Turians had found us.
Погодите. А вот теперь говорите.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down, just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Так, ну окей, мы хотя бы смогли убедить в том, что им надо отправиться в клинику. И, кстати, вы заметили, что с каждым набранным очком героя шрамы на лице нашей Шепард становятся все более и более незаметными. То есть здесь остается всего чуть-чуть, вот светится, видите, в темноте. С этой стороны, ну, побольше, но тем не менее тоже проходит. Да. Значит, чтобы вернуть былую красоту, нам надо вершить добрые дела. Так. Модифицированная штурмовая винтовка. Давайте посмотрим. Так, это куда-то наверх. Тихо, тихо. Погоди, погоди.
This will put them down.
I've got him!
This should scramble their systems.
Как у него быстро разгрузит, это восстанавливается. Это что такое? Так, давайте, ребятки, вот этого в первую очередь. Так, сейчас наведусь.
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
Так, я смотрю, можно там поверху пройти. И я вот не знаю, на обратном пути мы туда попадем. А вообще, а куда мне идти-то? Так, пока не понимаю. Так, давайте сюда пройдем. Ага, а вот и путь в клинику.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Как скажете.
Rearming. Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Так, посмотрим. Так, ну здесь ничего интересного. Жалко, шкафчика с броней нет. Так.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use Melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not have it? Do it. Inconsistent results. Devastating an option. No. Devastating toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Так, погодите. А вот теперь давай поговорим.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future, I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Пол, спасибо тебе огромное за донатик. Что-то я не видела, чтобы он высветился. Давайте сейчас перезагрузим быстренько. Так, это значит раз, обновить. Это обновить. И это обновить. Так. Все, спасибо тебе огромное за донатик. Правда, очень приятно. Давай-ка я еще сделаю вот так. Да, сейчас должно, наверное, высветиться. Высветилось, нет? Блин, печалька. А что такое? Я ж только недавно настраивала все.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Слушайте, вот реально я пару дней назад я только настраивала донат заново. Опять что ли все слетело? А почему? Типа надо каждый раз обновлять? В смысле перенастраивать. Так, а что у меня за задание? Я что-то только пропустила. Так, вот. Ну, нам нужно найти Дэниела. Окей, хорошо. Так.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Ух ты.
Taking heavy fire!
Куда сейчас не стол будет?
Felt that one!
one, me mother, huh?
Так, еще и кругом блин. Давайте сделаем так. Иди разбирайся с ним.
Have a nice trip.
Так, а у меня мало патронов осталось. Все? Так, хорош.
Привет! Поздравляю со 100 подписчиками. Желаю и дальше развития канала.
Спасибо тебе огромное, Черри, за внимание. Вот, смотрите-ка, теперь высветилось. А что за дела, интересно? Может, я, конечно, просто не заметила, что у Черри тоже высветилось?
It's going up. Come on over.
Потому что, к сожалению, пока что нет второго экрана. Но мы с Викой сильно на него копим. Вот, с ним будет попроще. И нам, как бы, чтобы не сидеть с мелкоэкранным планшетом, да, не смотреть комментарии в очках. Вот, и будет проще, в принципе, за всем усматривать. Так, черт. Кривые руки мои. Но у меня же еще 3 попытки оставалось. Вот гадство.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Mordin send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Charge him up! Have a nice trip.
close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Enemies in front. One left.
On target. Get over here. Right between the eyes. Target's down.
I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Привет, дядюшка. Привет, КПД. Слушай, метро Исход у меня уже есть на канале, я его стримила, правда, давно.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Так, вот это мы...
Play the blast zone.
Ага.
Here goes.
Так, сейчас он взорвется там.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Вот, отлично.
Melt that one.
Target down.
Так, пойдем дальше. Я уже вижу говнюков, которые он там спрыгивает. Да. Насколько я помню, у нас исход даже пройден на хорошую концовку. Так, патронов мало остается.
Watch out!
Ну, смотрите, здесь хотя бы помощники не тупые. Они хотя бы хоть кого-то отстреливают. Слушай, ну у меня железо на самом деле тоже не позволяет многие игры проходить на максимальной, на максимальной графике, потому что старенькое железо.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Что у меня там? Я просто у Вики спрашивала, она не разбирается. Ну, это ее компьютер. Здесь стоит NVIDIA GTX, прошу прощения, NVIDIA GTX 1060. Вот, мы хотели обновить, конечно, наше железо, но, к сожалению, мы не успели. Так, значит, задание выполнено у нас. Доктор Мордин Соулс завербован в отряд. Исследование лекарства чумы на Омеге подтверждает заключение доктора Соулса. Результаты исследования можно также использовать в качестве меры воздействия на Арию. А зачем мне на нее воздействовать? Так, ну как обычно, деньги, улучшения и нулевые элементы. Там всякие палладий, платина, иридий. Хорош.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Слушай, КПД, ну, я надеюсь все-таки, что NVIDIA подешевеют. Правда, в ближайшее время, наверное, россиянам NVIDIA будет притесниться. Хотя, кто знает, кто знает. Так, мы там кое-какую броньку прикупили.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Да-да-да. Так, давайте отправимся в нашу каюту, переоденемся. Так, а что, рыбок нет? Рыбок нет, к сожалению. Зато появились вот модели кораблей. Это у нас, значит, тихо. Так, это у нас, значит, Нормандия посерединке. Первая. Вот это транспортный корабль гетов. Это я точно помню из первой части. И сверху у нас, по-моему, штурмовой крейсер турианцев, или как так он называется. Тут у нас Лиарочка наша. И сейчас пойдем переоденемся. Так, броня. Давайте посмотрим. Вот есть вот такая бронька, она мне очень нравится. Но я забыла, из какой игры она. На какую игру она вот прям супер похожа. На языке вертится название, но я не могу вспомнить никак. Блин, вот хоть убей, не могу вспомнить. И есть еще вот такая. Она тоже очень крутая. Она мне прям больше нравится, чем та. Вот прям максимально нравится. Я не знаю, давайте ее, наверное, наденем. Так, сейчас чуть-чуть наушники передвину, а то уже башка болит. Так. Что тут мне пришло? Позаботьтесь о Гаррусе от Нала Батлер. Мой муж служил в отряде Гарруса. Я не знаю, рассказывала ли вам Гаррус о том, что случилось с ним, и сама не знаю подробностей. Мне известно лишь, что муж умер в ловушке, подстроенной какими-то ублюдками из банды. Я знаю, что Гаррус винит в этом себя. Он считает своей личной оплошностью каждый выстрел по его отряду. И когда он послал мне письмо, в котором говорилось о смерти мужа, было ясно, что он винил в ней себя. Мой муж ни за что бы этого не хотел. Он гордился службой в отряде Гарруса. Он отвоевывал Омегу у бандитов. Он погиб с честью, погиб в бою. Я скучаю по нему. Господи, я бы и все отдала, лишь бы вернуть мужа. Но вины Гарруса в том, что случилось, нет. Теперь вы его командир. Прошу вас, если можете, помогите ему избавиться от чувства вины. И, пожалуйста, не говорите Гаррусу о моем письме. Спасибо. Нала Батлер. Так, прочитано. Заживление шрамов на лице. Так, капитан, я провела исследование шрамов на вашем лице и вновь убедилась, что поговорка «дух всегда побеждает плоть» вполне справедлива. Агрессия и негативное отношение к окружающему миру вызывают отторжение кибернетических имплантатов. Сострадание и умиротворение же ускоряют процесс заживления. Если вы будете стараться поддерживать хорошее настроение, ваши шрамы заживут сами собой. В противном случае мы применим хирургические методы, чтобы изолировать имплантаты и ускорить исцеление вне зависимости от вашего настроения. Я передала смету на новое медицинское оборудование на исследовательский терминал в технической лаборатории. С уважением, Чаквас. Ху! Аж горло заболело читать. Так, ну что, давайте-ка познакомимся с нашей командой вообще. Начнем мы с инженерной палубы. Да, вот самая печалька в том, что в России-то они не подешевеют. Так, тут у нас кто? Или что? Здесь я помню из еще своего давнишнего прохождения, здесь, по-моему, будет Джек сидеть. Мне кажется, просто скоро китайцы самостоятельно начнут проектировать свои видеокарты, и мы будем у них закупать через Алиэкспресс.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Так, прикольненькие эти чувачки, мне они очень сильно
I'm
нравятся.
amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Ну, конечно, я приду. Как же я могу не прийти? Блин, прикольненько. Смотрите, какое силовое ядро. Он даже в каком-то силовом поле, что ли. Блин, прикольно, что в Беларуси дешевеет, а как бы купить-то я их все равно пока не могу. Я буду надеяться, что, возможно, скоро удастся купить. Хотя, подождите, я же могу, да, из Беларуси себе заказать видеокарту. Они же нам поставки не запретили.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
О, туалеты. Подождите, а как так можно в туалет ходить? Здесь 2 туалета. Но почему они без перегородки? Как закрываться вообще в них? Души тоже. Как-то странно. Не, ну конечно, да, это женский туалет, как бы мы, девочки, ну, не стесняемся, да, друг друга. Да и мальчики тоже друг друга не стесняются. Но, блин, мне было бы стрёмно ходить в такой туалет. Ладно, душ еще, да? Ну, типа, ну что стесняться, все мы там одинаковые. Но туалет, это как-то, не знаю. Так, это что?
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Так, ну здесь все одинаковое. Только у них, по-моему, вот эта вот дощечка еще лежит. В женском такого нет. Ну ладно, ладно, дискриминация. Ну вот смотри, КПД в России 1060 сейчас стоит, ну по крайней мере, когда стоила, когда я смотрела ее последний раз, то бишь полмесяца назад, еще до введения санкций, она стоила 68 тысяч рублей. Нет, ну да, 68 тысяч рублей. Та, которую я хочу, это 1660 супер. Ее вообще в продаже нет. Нет доставки в Россию? Блин. Ладно, придется искать кого-нибудь в Беларуси, чтобы они купили мне видеокарту за мои деньги и отправили мне ее по почте. Ну, это если ситуация не улучшится, естественно.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Слушайте, а прикольненькая у нее каюта. У нее даже иллюминаторы есть. А у меня, по-моему, в каюте такого нет. Хотя, насколько я помню, у меня там ну, потолок открытый, то есть с иллюминатором. Так что можно еще поспорить, чья каюта лучше. А еще у меня там рыбки есть. Так.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming around.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
О, привет, Троугар. Привет, добро пожаловать. Когда я играла в Mass Effect 2, у меня ком сдох. Не, у меня мой старый ноутбук, когда я еще играла в Mass Effect до переезда в Москву, у меня на 3-й части ноутбук сдыхал. Вот. Так. Синие ключики. Синие ключики у меня, вот они. Вот, видишь, сколько у меня очков героя-то? Ну, есть, правда, чуть очков отступника, но это так. Не влияет, в общем-то. Так, а где же Гаррус у нас? Вон там, да, похоже, сидит.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Ну да, Mass Effect, он такой, он коварный. Я играла в Андромеду, она у меня даже стоит на компе, но я ее, по-моему, так до конца и не прошла. Не помню уже почему.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
Я поняла тебя. Да они, походу, заснули.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Да, слушай, третья часть вообще офигенная. Вот прям, это одна из, точнее, как это самая моя любимая часть из всех, грубо говоря, 4 частей.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Так, неплохо, 2 героя получили. Теперь что, пойдем поговорим с... А нет, давайте-ка сначала мы вернемся на Омегу. Нам же нужно еще одного чувачка завербовать. Так. И плюс нам нужно купить модули, значит, и винишко. Точнее, коньячок. Или бренди там, не помню уже. Так, берем Гарруса, естественно. И давайте-ка возьмем Миранду. По стандарту. Это моя любимая группа во втором Mass Effect. Так, так. Вот так. Ну да, ты прав. Но, блин, какая же офигенная бронька.
The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Блин, реально, какая офигенная броня. Я прям не могу, я наслаждаюсь ей вот. Блин, каждым элементом. Только жалко, здесь шлем не снимается. Так, там, наверное, сюда нужно, да?
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds, mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Интересно, а как он туда сигару засунул? Так, ну здесь пусто. Так, давайте у этих спросим. Так, это урон снайперской винтовки, на которой нам надо 60 тысяч кредитов. Ну ладно, давайте возьмем.
This should come in handy.
Чё уж там. Так, а у тебя есть модули?
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Ну блин, а я только что все, ну, я у него все скупила без скидки. Увидел убитую девчонку в конце игры, с которой мой Шепард мутил, я аж зарычал. В смысле, подожди, убитую девчонку. А, ты вот с Мирандой, да, мутил? Вот с ней? Я просто, я не знаю, мне никто там не нравится, кроме Лиары. Но в конце у меня Лиара вроде бы как выживала. Ну, насколько я помню. Потому что я играла очень давно. А, я поняла тебя, Эшли.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavorn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Ой, да. Есть... Фу, да что у меня опять язык заплетается? Ты про Джек, да? Да, она прям очень классная. Она, конечно, во второй части не очень себя показывает, но зато в третьей части она раскрывается вот прям с максимально лучшей стороны. Так, что тут есть-то? 25 тысяч кредитов. Так, давайте сначала посмотрим. Вот это сколько... А, ну, блин, вообще копейки. Так, ну давайте все покупать. Я надеюсь, мне хватит денег. Ага, вот здесь вот уже не хватает. Ага. А чё так дорого-то? Ну и все, меня вот на вот это два не хватает. Ну и хрен с ним, как говорится.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown
Так, а мне же вроде надо Арии, да, еще что-то отдать? А, это цитадель. Это тоже похоже на цитадели. Так, ну давайте пойдем посмотрим, может быть, нам Арии надо что-то отдать. Блин. Не, ну это жестко, конечно, да, когда ты играешь не сначала, то большинство выборов просто пролетает мимо тебя, и в итоге ты игру, да, там заканчиваешь не на самую лучшую концовку, у тебя далеко не все выживают. Я не помню, в третьей части стриптиз-бары были?
What do you need?
Ага.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You do that.
Нет, ей мы ничего не сможем дать.
Aria has work for you. If you're interested.
Что за работа-то? Дайте пойти.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Tell Aria I'm not interested in running her errands
Нет,
for her.
нет, нет.
How disappointing. The job stands if you come to your senses.
Блин, чисто на автомате нажала, ребят.
Patriarch isn't dead yet. You can still take the job.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Да дайте ж пройти-то, грёбаные статуи. Так тебе и надо. Так, значит, портер где-то здесь.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Да? Нет, видимо, не здесь. А, да. Тут можно посмотреть на стриптиз. Ну, давайте ей заплатим. Мы просто так смотрим. Да, я тебя прекрасно понимаю. Я сама, когда смотрела прохождение третьего Mass Effect, еще тогда, когда у меня не было возможности в него сыграть, вот, там у стримера была точно такая же дилемма. В итоге он выбрал как раз-таки тоже гетов, и да, Тали погибла.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arius Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor. Trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay and see who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Тровгар, да, ты знаешь, на самом деле сам хотела сказать быстро, но мне нравится огромное, великое просто разнообразие игр. Я играю во все одиночные игры, вот прям во все. По-моему, нет такой игры, которая бы мне не нравилась. Что там, Ходячие мертвецы, обожаю эту серию. Mass Effect, Call of Duty, блин, Ведьмак, вообще все. Так, а с кем мне там надо поговорить-то?
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Нифига себе, удар ножкой. Так, стоп. Я потерялась. А. Ну, сюда вроде.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Так. Слушай, в Сталкере я тоже играла. Очень много модификаций Сталкера прошла. Моя самая любимая, это, по-моему, модификация от Стасона 1.5.4 или как-то так вроде называлась. Там, где фриплей. Ой. А я не помню, кстати, где моя GTA 5. У меня она на компе... Ага. У меня она на компе тоже где-то была. По-моему, в Epic Games. Но я как-то ее пропустила. Я даже не знаю, где она сейчас установлена.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant. Patriarch has more influence than you thought. I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours. I'm not looking for payment from you. Look at you. So proud. Whatever you find is yours to deal with. Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history. Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, it was something different. A powerful friend. I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals. We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari. Superior intel? Assassination? That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won. Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with. I found it humorous. He wanted power, And we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
Трогар, да, я слышала про РП-проект Сталкера на базе Arma 3. Я даже смотрела стримы по нему, но я на РП-проектах не играла, потому что Arma 3 у меня мой старый комп не вывозил. Сейчас, наверное, вывезет, но купить как бы Arma 3 я пока что не могу, по известным всем причинам.
So you kept him around as a trophy? I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega. Interesting. But let's move on. Do you need something else? Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later. You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Так, ну давайте пойдем ЗАИДа, по-моему, да, вербовать? Как-то так его зовут.
Come on, let me in.
Please.
We have the largest number of breeding females and unadapted
Please.
younglings in the terminus systems.
You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Ой, слушай, я про Дейзи слышала, да. Хотела тоже поиграть в него. Но что-то как-то не срослось у меня с ним. Так, ну что, возвращаемся на Нормандию. Сейчас, ребятки, давайте сделаем перерыв. Часиков до 8. Я немножко отдохну, покушаю. И можем сделать еще один стрим. Потому что Mass Effect 2 это игра практически безграничная. Так, ну что там, давай. Все снова в норме от регистратуры клиники на Омеге. Капитан, я хотел поблагодарить вас еще раз за спасение от батарианцев. Думал, что злее и страшнее, чем в клинике доктора Соуса, уже никого не увижу. но не понимал злобу, какой силой сдерживает его труд. Если бы не вы, я бы погиб. Спасибо вам. В клинике все хорошо. Вы практически полностью справились с чумой, а с тем, что осталось, вполне удается управляться мне. Линия светила продолжает предлагать свои услуги по охране, а я слежу за тем, чтобы роботы были включены. Больше я такой ошибки не допущу. С благодарностью, Дэниел. Ну окей, значит мы с вами скачаем Дейзи, купим точнее, и на Трова, я думаю, на Трова мы в него сыграем. Все, давайте вот на вот так вот я встану ровненько, и давайте на этом закончим. Сохранить. Так, вот здесь сохранить. Вот. Все, ребятки, огромное вам спасибо. Огромное спасибо ребятам за донатик. Это Черри и Пол. Вот. Спасибо вам за лайки, за просмотр, за подписку. Кто не подписан, подписывайтесь. Будет много интересных игр. Я очень надеюсь, что YouTube не заблочат. Прям сильно надеюсь. Вот. Ну а дальше мы с вами все-таки будем продолжать играть на YouTube. Если вы заблочите, то перейдем на Трова. Вот, как-то так. Все, ребятки. Всем пока-пока.